Maybe we should have a look at the map just to be on the safe side.
Good thinking, Rupert. The North Pole should be just on the other side of that mountain.
That mountain?
No! That mountain! Whoa!
Hello, Rupert.
Uncle Polar.
He's your uncle?
How nice of you to drop in. Although I would have preferred it if you'd parked the plane outside.
I really appreciate your help, Uncle Polar.
Well, Rupert, whenever a relative in a small plane unexpectedly crashes into my igloo, I'm always more than happy to lend assistance. Now, the North Pole is...
There's lots of snow around here. That means we must be very close to the North Pole.
Why, yes, Will. The North Pole
According to
is...
the compass, the North Pole is due north, this way.
But
according to the map, the North Pole is this way.
according to the polar bear, you're both wrong. It's just over this ridge.
I knew that.
Gentlemen, the North Pole. It's gone!
Someone's stolen the North Pole.
Where has it gone? Where is that dag-nab, dog-gun, thrickle, bixted, bonk, snapping, bean, waxen, pickpocket, Ford, Gordon, snaggle, dag-nab? Aha! I've got it! I've got it, dear! I've got it!
I'm beginning to think you've got something.
This is terrible. What good is the North Pole without a pole? Without a pole, the North Pole would just be north.
And a polar bear would just be bear.
Don't worry, you two. We'll find it. Somehow. Hey! Look at this hole in the ice!
Just step around it, Rupert. We've got more important things to worry about than a hole in the ice.
Don't you see, Will? It looks as if this hole was made by a very large object coming up from below.
A large object? You mean like a boot?
Or something slightly larger than a boot, like a submarine.
Yes!
A submarine is definitely larger than a boot, depending on the size of the foot, of course.
So all we have to do is follow it.
How can you follow a submarine? Now, if it was a boot, at least there would be boot prints.
Will, if this submarine is carrying the North Pole, we can use the compass. It isn't broken. It's been pointing to the North Pole all along. That submarine has to surface sometime. And when it does, we'll be waiting.
Those pole thieves are zigzagging all over the place. I'll bet they know we're following them. I'll bet they're just trying to make us dizzy. Well, it's not going to work. Whoa, it's working.
Oh, no.
The compass is pointing straight out to sea.
We're stuck.
Actually, we're unstuck.
At least we're still moving.
Yes, but the submarine is going one way, and we're going the other.
I guess we might as well give up.
If we just put our heads together, we'll think of something.
Okay, let's think. Have you thought of anything yet?
Not yet.
Me neither. Now?
No.
How about you, Uncle Polar? Have you thought... Whoa! Good thinking!
Dratted fog. Unless that submarine surfaces right beside us, we'll never see it.
Now what's wrong?
You don't suppose it means the submarine is...
I suppose it might mean that.
What? Suppose what? Mean what? You mean, you don't suppose it means...
We almost had them!
You mean they almost had us?
Uh-oh, it's happening again.
Ah! Is it a submarine? No! Ha! I told you it was a boot.
You don't suppose Rupert really went swimming, do you?
Of course not. It's much too cold for that. Look, here come the snow clouds. Right on schedule. I must admit, they are rather low-lying.
Listen, Rupert. When I agreed to help you find the snow, I had absolutely no intention of setting foot inside a whale.
I didn't exactly plan it this way, Will.
Well, I hope you're planning how to get us out.
I hope it's not the hard way.
Look!
The North Pole!
It wasn't a submarine. We've been chasing this whale all along. It's stuck! We've got it!
Well done, lads!
Yes, it's very nice that we have the North Pole back, but I don't see how it's going to make spending the rest of our lives inside a whale's mouth any more palatable.
Don't worry, Will. I don't think we're going to be here for long.
No?
It's going to swallow